Let's dive into the meaning of iconic phrase Dr. Livingstone, I presume, coined by Henry Morton Stanley. The year was 1871, the date November 10th. Deep in the heart of Africa, a meeting occurred that would forever alter our understanding of the world. This wasn't a meeting of kings or a clash of armies. It was an encounter between two men, each a legend in his own right: Henry Morton Stanley, a Welsh American journalist, and Dr. David Livingstone, a Scottish missionary and explorer, came face to face. Their meeting, a beacon of hope in a sea of unknown, would resonate through history. Some returned with incredible stories, others vanished without a trace. It was into this world, a world of both wonder and peril, that Stanley and Livingstone stepped. Their names would become synonymous with adventure, their stories etched in the annals of exploration. Henry Morton Stanley, a man of unwavering determination, was on a mission. Commissioned by the New York Herald, a prominent newspaper of the time, Stanley had a singular objective: find Dr. Livingstone. Livingstone, a national hero, had vanished into the African interior years earlier, his whereabouts unknown, his fate uncertain. The journey was fraught with danger. Disease, hostile tribes, and the unforgiving African wilderness stood between Stanley and his goal. Yet he persevered, driven by a potent combination of ambition and a genuine desire to find the missing explorers. Stanley ventured deeper and deeper into the heart of Africa. He assembled a caravan of porters, their knowledge of the land vital to his survival. He navigated treacherous rivers, their currents threatening to dash his expedition against the rocks. The African heat was relentless. Days blurred into weeks, weeks into months. Stanley's resolve was tested with each passing mile. Supplies dwindled, men fell ill, but still he pressed on, his gaze fixed firmly on the horizon. The whispers of his guides, tales of Livingstone's last known location, fueled his determination. He encountered tribes who had never laid eyes on a white man. Some were wary, others welcoming. He learned to navigate their customs, to speak their languages, to earn their trust. He traded for food and information, each encounter bringing him closer to his elusive quarry. The African wilderness, a formidable adversary, began to reveal its secrets. As Stanley drew closer to Livingstone's last known location near the shores of Lake Tanganyika, his anticipation grew. He sent scouts ahead, their instructions clear: find any trace of the missing explorer. Days turned into weeks, hope flickering like a candle in the wind. Then on that fateful day, November 10th, a messenger arrived at Stanley's camp. His news sent a jolt of excitement through the weary travelers. Livingstone had been found. The journey to Livingstone's location was filled with a nervous energy. Stanley, his heart pounding with a mixture of relief and excitement, could barely contain himself. He organized his men, ensuring they were presentable for this momentous occasion. He wanted to make a good impression, to show Livingstone the respect he deserved. Finally, they arrived at a small village, a cluster of huts nestled amidst the lush vegetation. And there, standing in the shade of a large tree, was Dr. David Livingstone. The moment was etched in history. Stanley, overcome with emotion, struggled to maintain his composure. He approached Livingstone, his hat in his hand, and uttered the now iconic words, Dr. Livingstone, I presume. The phrase, understated yet profound, perfectly captured the magnitude of the moment. Livingstone, his face weathered by years of hardship, smiled warmly. The two men, worlds apart in background and experience, found common ground in their shared love of Africa. They spent weeks together, sharing stories, comparing notes, and forging a bond of friendship that would last a lifetime. Stanley offered Livingstone supplies and assistance. Livingstone, in turn, shared his vast knowledge of the continent, his insights proving invaluable to Stanley's understanding of Africa. The meeting between Stanley and Livingstone sent shock waves around the world. Newspapers trumpeted their reunion. People celebrated in the streets. Livingstone, once feared lost, was back in the public consciousness. Stanley, previously unknown, became an overnight sensation. Their encounter, a testament to the enduring power of human curiosity and determination, inspired a new generation of explorers, but perhaps more importantly, it shone a light on the African continent. It sparked a renewed interest in its people, its cultures, and its potential. Continues to inspire and captivate, reminding us of the boundless possibilities that lie beyond the horizon. If you felt interesting, please explore it by a book on his Henry's adventures in Africa. Link given in description of the book. Please like, share, subscribe to our channel. Keep going and keep growing.